Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Seashell Tarot. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support of my channel. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to be doing a reading today that I haven't done in a while. It's what important life lessons are you learning right now? And I thought it would be good to just check in with Spirit and see what life lessons you're learning right now. So to do this reading, I've laid out 3 separate piles of cards here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this yellow Jasper here. That's what that looks like. Pile number 2, you're going to be the white Moonstone crystal here. And pile 3, you're going to be this yellow Citrine crystal here. It's actually like a yellowish orange color. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you're most drawn to. You can then scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then click on your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's start the reading. Hi, pile 1. So you guys chose the yellow Jasper here. And you received the Sea Sponges card. And it says, find courage to explore the unknown and let curiosity lead you through life's passages. Wow, beautiful energy here. So I'm getting the message from this card here, pile 1, that you guys are learning a lesson of courage here, a lesson about becoming more fearless, becoming more courageous, and doing things that maybe you've never done before, seeing things that you've never seen, going out of your comfort zone, you know, doing things that you wouldn't normally do. And it, you know, could also be finding the courage to say the things that maybe you're afraid to say, or confronting things that you've never confronted before. So really the energy that I'm getting here is you're learning to step out of your shell, pile 1. You're learning to be more courageous in your life. And this is one of the important life lessons that you're learning right now. So really interesting. And, you know, with the sponge being here, you know, sponges are things that absorb everything around them. You know, they're sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? They absorb their environment. They absorb whatever is being surrounding them. So I feel like that's sort of the energy that you're learning here, is to absorb life and to, you know, experience life for all it has to offer, and to not fear things and not, you know, shy away from things, but really absorb the energy and go for it, you know, and have the courage to do it, or to say it, or to feel it. So really interesting, pile 1. So let's get another oracle card here for you guys. Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 1 learning, please? What important, thank you, Spirit. So you have number 2 here with the Tour. And the keywords on the card are connection, source, truth, clarity. Wow. Interesting. So, yeah, I feel like you guys are learning to connect with Source and realizing the important connection that you have with Source and that you have with your higher power, with spirit, whatever you believe in, the universe, God. But you're realizing how connected you are to Source and to spirit here. And you're like this sponge that I was talking about before. You're really learning to absorb information and messages that you receive from Source and from your higher power, and to incorporate those messages into your life, using them to make decisions or follow the guidance that these messages are giving you. So it's almost like you're feeling, more clarity now because you're more connected to Source, and you're able to see the truth of different situations. So really, really interesting, pile 1. So let's get another card here for you. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 1 learning right now, please? What important, thank you, Spirit. So you have number 19 with Beyond Emotions, with this beautiful stream here. So a lot of water energy here. So some of you may be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you may just have a lot of water signs in your chart. But I'm getting a lot of heart chakra energy here. So I feel like you guys are learning a lesson about love here, about emotions. And for some of you, I feel like it's about expressing your emotions more, finding the courage to express how you feel to the important people in your life, And for some of you, I feel like it's about finding the relationship or love that you have for Source or for your higher power, appreciating that connectedness, that relationship that you have with Source. And then for some of you, I feel like this is coming from within. So finding the love that you have for yourself, experiencing self-love, self-care, self-appreciation. So it's going to differ for everybody here, but I'm getting a lot of, like I said, heart chakra energy here, and you sort of opening your heart to Source, to the love that you have for self, the love that you have for others in your life, and just, like opening that heart chakra. So really interesting. So let's get another card for you guys here. Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 1 learning right now, please? What important life lessons is pile 1 learning? Important life lessons, please, that pile 1 is learning. Okay, so you have number 22 with the white pelican, and it says ease, optimism, grace, cooperation. Beautiful energy. So with this card pile 1, I'm getting the message here that you guys are also learning how to have a more positive outlook on life, a more optimistic outlook, and to understand how important your thoughts are in terms of shaping your reality. And you're learning to go from this place of maybe feeling negative or having limited expectations, negative thoughts, to a place of being more positive about life and realizing how important that is to shaping a positive reality around you. So I really feel like you're really learning how to structure your mind and structure your thoughts to be more positive, to be more optimistic. So really, really interesting pile one. So let's get one final oracle card here for you guys. Spirit, what important life lessons is pile one learning right now, please? Thank you, Spirit. So you have number 15 with soul healing, and it says tangerine quartz. So that's the crystal here. And it's interesting because you have the same color here, which is, again, heart chakra energy, a lot of red. And also, actually, sorry, not heart chakra, but root chakra. A lot of root chakra energy here. So grounding, stability is also something you're learning here, how to ground yourself and feel more stable in your life. But getting on with this card here, I'm seeing that another life lesson you guys are learning is how to heal your soul, what your soul needs to feel good, to feel whole, to feel fulfilled. And, for some of you, you may have had a difficult past, a difficult childhood maybe. But I see that there are some areas of your soul that need to be healed, that need healing. And I feel like you're learning the lesson of healing your soul and how to heal your soul and what your soul needs to be healed, whether that's more love, whether that's focusing on creative outlets, whether that's working hard at your job, whatever that is for you. I feel like you're learning to do that right now, pile one, and I feel like it's going to lead to more stability in your life, more structure, and you just feeling safer and more comfortable in your shell, in your life. So really beautiful energy here, pile one. So I'm going to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile one learning right now, please? Important life lessons, please, for pile one. Okay, so you have the Six of Swords. Interesting. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because the Six of Swords is a very healing energy. It's about when we've been through a difficult time and we're on the mend from that. We're healing from that. So like I said before, you guys are in a process of learning how to heal yourself right now. And like I said before, you may have been through a difficult time. This could be in your adult life or it could be in your childhood, but you're healing from something here. And Spirit wants you to know that this is one of the important life lessons that you're learning, is that, difficult times don't last forever. And there is a time of transition to a better place, to a time of healing, to a time of rest, to a time of recuperation from that difficult time. And I feel like that's where you guys are right now in your spiritual evolution, is you're healing from that difficult time. So really interesting. So Spirit, what important life lessons is Whoa. Too many cards, Spirit. Let's try that again. They all wanted to fly out of the deck, pile one. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile one learning right now, please? Important life lessons for pile one, please. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups here. Beautiful energy. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is all about self-love, pile one. And it doesn't surprise me that you got this card, because we talked about self-love before with this Beyond Emotions card. And so I feel like you guys are learning about self-love here. That's one of the important lessons that you're learning, is how to love yourself and how to care for yourself and how to nurture yourself through this time of healing. And I feel like, part of this healing is involving this self-love, giving yourself more care, giving yourself more attention, more time, more whatever you need to feel fulfilled, to feel good, to feel happy, pile one. So really beautiful. So Spirit, what important, okay, so you got the Three of Swords here. Yeah, interesting. So again, the Three of Swords is about healing. It's about, well, it's actually about, difficulties, hardships, times of stress, times of anxiety. I feel like for this pile, you guys have had some sort of maybe even traumatic experience, but something that really hurt you, something that really affected you. This could be like a divorce. It could be some sort of hardship, financially. It could be, whatever it is for you here. But you're healing from something, like I said. And, the Three of Swords is when we feel defeated. It's when we feel sad, we feel anxious. So I'm definitely picking up that you're in the process of healing from that. And that's one of the life lessons that you're learning, is how to get over this hardship or this difficulty and how to move on from that, pile one. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile one learning, please? Okay, so you have the Ten of Pentacles here. Wow, beautiful. So the Ten of Pentacles is an energy of luxury and an energy of feeling materially secure, feeling satisfied with our resources, our finances. So I feel like you guys are learning the lesson about appreciating how much you do have in your life, how many blessings you have, whether this is material blessings or emotional blessings. But you're coming to this place here of feeling satisfied with your surroundings. This could be your home, your wealth, your job, all of those material things. I feel like you're learning to appreciate that and to experience that, pile one. And I feel like it's going to be really, a big blessing for you here. So beautiful energy and a lot of abundance here, with all of these roses on this card. I see a lot of abundance for you guys. So really beautiful. So let's get one final message here for you from this Cecil Journeys Oracle deck. So Spirit, what final messages or guidance do you have for pile 1, please? Thank you. So you have the message fluid here, and it says, may you shift and transform. Wow, beautiful. So Spirit is coming through with this message, pile 1, that another lesson that you're learning right now is how to be more fluid in your life, how to go with the flow and ride the wave, you know, and accept whatever life brings you. And be in this energy of change and transformation and, you know, shifting with the tides kind of energy. I really feel like, and that, you know, it sort of goes along with this courage card here, because it's about, you know, having the courage to surrender and just go with the flow and accept what life brings you and not fight it or, you know, try to change the outcome, but to just accept what is, pile 1, and be fluid in your life. So really, really beautiful, pile 1. So that's all I have for you guys today, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you guys chose this white moonstone here. And you guys received the Coral Crown card here. And it says, forgive yourself and others, freeing yourself from the burdens of the past. Wow, beautiful energy here. So I'm getting the message here, pile 2, that one of the important life lessons that you're learning right now is about forgiveness. This could be forgiving yourself for something that maybe you said or did in the past, or this could be forgiving other people who may have hurt you in some way or did something that hurt you. And so you're learning this important message about forgiveness and about how forgiveness actually gives us freedom, because we're no longer held in that place of anger, in that place of anxiety, in that place of guilt. You know, we're freed from all of that. Once we say those words, I forgive you, or I forgive myself, you know, that burden is released, that burden is removed. And we really attain this state of freedom again. And, you know, it's really about release. You know, it's about acceptance and release, pile 2. Accepting the fact that, yes, this person hurt you, but then releasing them from that burden and releasing yourself from the burden of anger or guilt, like I said. So it's really a very, very deep lesson that you guys are learning here, and a very beautiful one, pile 2. So very interesting energy. So let's get another card here for you guys. Spirit, what important lessons is pile 2 learning right now, please? Important lessons for pile 2, please, Spirit. Important lessons. Excuse me. Okay, so you received number 3 with communication and the calcimthite crystal, which is this blue crystal here, I believe. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like along with forgiveness, pile 2, you guys are also learning about how to communicate your feelings. And, for some of you, this could be communicating to this person that hurt you and letting them know that you forgive them for what they said or what they did to you. So it could resonate that way. For some of you, this is about learning to communicate better with yourself, learning to look inside and say, yes, I may have done this thing, or I may have said this thing, but I'm only human, and I make mistakes, and I need to forgive myself for those mistakes. So it's about inner communication, communicating with yourself, with your soul, and forgiving yourself. So it's going to resonate differently here, but you're definitely learning an important lesson about communication here, pile 2. So very interesting. So let's get another oracle card for you here. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 2 learning right now, please? What important life lessons is pile 2 learning, please? Okay, so you received number 10, which is the Earth card. And the keywords are physical body, grounding, nurture, and cultivate. Beautiful energy. So with this card, pile 2, I feel like you guys are learning a lesson about how to ground your energies, how to feel more stable in your physical body, how to nurture yourselves and nurture your environment, and really gain that grounding. So, for some of you, you may want to work on root chakra exercises, deep breathing exercises, yoga, meditation. All of those grounding exercises could be really helpful for you guys right now, because I feel like you're learning this lesson about how to really ground your energy and be in this solid place where you can forgive others and yourself, and where you can communicate with others about how you're feeling. Because we can't really do that when we're feeling unsafe or ungrounded. We really need to be in that place of solidity, in that place of security, so that we feel safe enough to forgive and to communicate with others. So really, really interesting energy here. And you also have, the red here, which represents the crown chakra. Excuse me, not the crown chakra, the root chakra, pile 2. So very interesting. So let's get another oracle card for you guys. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 2 learning right now, please? Important life lessons for pile 2, please. Oops, sorry about that, pile 2. Flew out of the deck here. So you have number 36 here with an instrument of divine will. Interesting energy here. So I'm seeing here with this energy, pile 2, that you guys are also learning an important lesson about accepting things as they are, and accepting that when something happens, it may be divine will at play. It may be divine intervention. It may be the will of source, of your higher power, and sort of accepting that and going with the flow, and I think realizing how important spirit and source is in your life, in the things that happen. And I feel, a lot of water energy here too with this card. So I feel like this, may have to do with emotions too, learning how to accept your emotions, accept when you're angry with someone or when you're angry with yourself, and learning how to forgive that, and accept that, and, understand that what happened, may have been part of the plan, so that you could learn an important lesson, accepting that it's divine will. So really interesting pile too. So let's get one final card here for you guys. One final oracle card. And then we'll get into your tarot. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 2 learning right now, please? What lessons are they learning? Please, Spirit. What lessons are they learning? What important? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you received number 15 with the Mists of Avalon. And the keywords are boundary, enchantment, illusion, transformation. Wow, beautiful energy. So I'm getting here with this card, pile 2, that another lesson you guys are learning right now is how to set boundaries in your life. This could be boundaries with another person, or this could be self-imposed boundaries, boundaries that you're setting for yourself. For example, I'm only going to spend this amount of time on this project today, or I'm only going to, work for this many hours today, or, I'm going to tell this person when they say something that bothers me. Whatever the boundary is, I feel like you're learning how to set really solid boundaries in your life right now. And I also feel like you guys are learning this energy of acceptance and of change and of transformation. I feel like you're learning to, like I said before, accept what is and to move on, to forgive, to surrender. And it's a very powerful energy because it leads to transformation. Because once we forgive either ourselves or someone else, we're then in the energy of transforming that energy from, negative to positive, from unforgiveness to acceptance to forgiveness. So it's a transformation of energy that we're going through. And so I really feel this energy of change all around you guys right now, and of accepting change and accepting that transformative energy in your life. So really beautiful pile 2. So let's get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So Spirit, what changes is pile 2 going through? Okay, so you have the 5 of Pentacles here. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because the 5 of Pentacles is an energy of lack. It's an energy of scarcity, feeling like we don't have enough of something. This could be enough money. This could be not enough love, not enough support, however it resonates for you. But I feel like you guys are learning to not only accept that energy and to ground yourself, but to move on from this energy of Five of Pentacles here. And, you know, a way of moving on from that is to forgive yourself and to forgive others and to ground yourself and to accept that when things happen, you know, it may be divine will at play. And, you know, the Five of Pentacles is, you know, I feel like with this boundary here and the Five of Pentacles, for a few of you, you may be putting boundaries on your finances in the future. You know, saying to yourself, I'm only going to spend this amount of money this month, or I'm only going to buy these things this month. You know, so setting boundaries in terms of finances could be something that you guys are learning to do. But I feel like, you know, this energy of lack is it's an important life lesson that you're learning, because it's allowing you to learn how to set boundaries, maybe on your finances or your spending. So really interesting energy here. So what important life lessons is pile 2 learning right now, please? What life lessons is, thank you, Spirit. So you received the King of Swords here. Beautiful. So another life lesson I think you guys are learning about pile 2 is how to step into your power and how to become more stable, more solid. And, you know, I feel like you're doing this by learning how to communicate better, learning how to ground yourself, learning how to accept and forgive. All of those things are helping you become this solid, stable leader, because that's what the King of Swords is. You know, he's stable, he's secure, he's strong, he's intelligent, you know, he's a good communicator. And, you know, he sets boundaries. You know, that's the other thing here is that, you know, the King of Swords is someone who sets very strict, firm boundaries. And I feel like that's what you're learning to do here, pile 2, is set those boundaries and be this solid, secure person here. So very, very interesting. So, Spirit, what important life lessons? Thank you. So you also have the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, and the Eight of Cups is an energy of disappointment or sadness about something in our lives. And, you know, I feel like for some of you, this involves this forgiveness here. You know, I feel like for some of you, you may have been hurt by somebody in your life, or, you know, you may have hurt somebody else, and you're feeling this energy of sadness, of disappointment. And I feel like, you know, this is one of the life lessons that you're learning, is how to move on from that sadness, how to forgive and let go of it and release it, so that you can accept that person into your life again, or accept yourself again, you know, love yourself again, and move on from that, you know, because the Eight of Cups is about moving on from disappointment. It's about getting to the other side after you've been disappointed. So I really feel that energy of transformation here. And, you know, we also had it before with this transformation card, really learning to accept the past and move on, you know, let it go. So beautiful energy. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 2 Thank you, Spirit. So you also have the Page of Pentacles energy here. Beautiful. Yeah, and the Page of Pentacles is about, it's about being motivated and, you know, having dreams and going for them, you know, having the courage, having the belief in yourself to go after your goals and to achieve them and to plan for them. So I really feel like you're learning how to become this person who goes after what they want and gets it, you know, because that's what the King of Swords does. He gets what he wants, you know. And I feel like with the Page of Pentacles being here, you're learning how to ground yourself and be really secure in the earth, because you had a lot of earth energy here, so that you can go after your goals and you can achieve them. And you know, it's about grounding and feeling secure is sort of the energy that I'm getting here, that you're learning how to ground yourself and how to feel more secure in your finances, in your life, and to achieve your goals, you know, to go after what you want and get this pentacle here. So really beautiful, pile 2. So I'm just going to get one final message for you guys from this Sea Soul Journeys Oracle cards. So Spirit, what final messages or guidance do you have? Thank you. So you received the Imagine card here, and it says, may you look beyond what can be seen. Beautiful energy. So yeah, I feel like one of the important life lessons you're learning right now is about how to dream, pile 2, and how to imagine what you want your future to look like, what you want it to be, and not just accept things for what is, but to really imagine beyond that. You know, imagine what your wildest dreams are, and then to go after them and achieve them. So really, really beautiful energy here, pile 2. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile 2. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you guys chose the yellow citrine here. And you received this Serene Place card. And it says, listen to the whispers of your intuition, for it is the voice of your soul guiding you towards your highest good. Wow, beautiful. So I'm getting the energy from this card here, pile 3, that you guys are learning an important lesson about listening to your intuition, listening to your higher voice that is telling you what you need to do in your life, that is guiding you to your highest good, and really learning to trust yourself, trust your feelings, trust your thoughts, trust where your path is leading you, and to not doubt that anymore, pile 3, to not doubt what that little voice inside you is telling you to do or telling you to say, and really honing in on that third eye chakra, you know, opening your third eye, expanding it, and trusting it, pile 3. And I feel like that's really allowing you to come to this place of serenity here, to this place of feeling secure in yourself and in your life, because you're no longer doubting what that little voice is telling you, where it's guiding you. You're trusting in that and believing in that, pile 3. So really, really beautiful energy here. So let's get another oracle card for you guys. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 3 learning right now, please? Important, whoa, too many, Spirit. One card, please. What important life lessons is pile 3 learning right now, please? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you have number 33 with the calling of the soul. Wow. Interesting. So I feel like you guys are also learning about what your soul is being called to right now. What are you wanting to do or wanting to achieve or wanting to experience, pile 3? And what is your soul calling you to do? Is it calling you to act? You know, for example, is it calling you to draw or paint? Is it calling you to, you know, become an accountant? You know, what is your soul calling you to do? I feel like you're learning this important lesson about listening to your soul and really getting in touch with what your higher purpose is here, what you were put here to do, and really listening to that call, really honoring that and taking steps toward achieving that and doing that, pile 3. And, you know, I feel like part of this involves listening to your intuition, listening to what that voice is telling you. Is it telling you to become a painter or to write a book or to, you know, be a scientist? You know, what is it calling you? What is that voice calling you to do? So really, really interesting, pile 3. So let's get another card here. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile? Thank you, Spirit. So you have number 35 with orange blossom jellyfish. And the keywords are transparency, sensitivity, surrender, and illumination. Wow, beautiful. So I feel like another lesson you guys are learning right now, pile 3, is about how to surrender. About how to surrender to what that voice is telling you, to what your intuition is telling you, and to what your higher power is communicating to you. Really surrendering to that energy. And I also feel like you're learning about going within, you know, and being more transparent, like this card says, you know, going within and trusting what your inner voice is telling you, having that transparency with your intuition, really seeing through it and really accepting it and believing in it, pile 3. So really, really interesting energy. And I, you know, with this sensitivity, it's about, you know, being more sensitive with yourself and accepting, you know, what your intuition is telling you, you know, not doubting it, not fighting it, but accepting it, being sensitive to it, pile 3. So really, really interesting. So let's get another oracle card here. Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 3 learning right now, please? What important life lessons? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you have number 47 with alignment, and the crystal is Yllow. Hope I said that right. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like you guys are learning to align your energies, pile 3, and align yourself with what your soul wants, with what your soul is calling you to do. Really aligning yourself with that energy and with that goal, and being this person who trusts what their soul is telling them and then goes after it and does it. And, and part of that is aligning your mind to that energy, because once we decide what we want to do, what we're put here to do, we need to implement that. We need to make that happen. And in order to implement it, we need to be in the right mindset, of what we need to do to get from here to there. What steps do we need to take? And then aligning our actions with those steps to reach that goal. So I feel like you're in the process of learning how to align not only your thoughts, but your actions to reaching that goal, to, finding that soul calling and really implementing that. So really, really interesting. Pile 3. So let's get one final oracle card for you guys here. Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 3 learning right now, please? What life lessons are they learning, please, Spirit? Okay, so you received the Lady of Shallot, number 27. And the keywords on this card are illusion, victim, love, and idealism. Beautiful. So yeah, I feel like you guys are learning about how to experience your ideal life, how to imagine and dream about what you were put here to do, about what your soul calling is, getting in touch with your intuition, getting in touch with your soul's desires, and really making those happen, pile 3. And, learning to dream, learning to imagine what is possible for yourself, and not feeling like this victim or this person who's never going to be happy or never going to be able to do what they want to do, but really coming out of that victim mentality and finding your soul's calling and really being happy and in love with what you're doing, with what you came here to do. So really, really beautiful, pile 3. So let's get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 3 learning right now, please? What life lessons is pile 3 learning, please? Okay, so you have the 4 of Pentacles here. Beautiful energy. Yeah, so the 4 of Pentacles is an energy of moving towards your goals and feeling secure, feeling satisfied with your resources, with your finances, and really working towards stability, towards building a solid foundation for yourself. And so I feel like that's an important lesson that you're learning right now, is how to build that foundation for yourself, how to get to that place of alignment where you're not only doing what you want to do, but you're making money at it. You're feeling secure in your life. You're feeling financially stable. You're feeling solid. So it's about finding that structure and finding that foundation for you right now, pile 3. So really interesting. So Spirit, what important life lessons is pile 3 learning, please? Okay, so you also have the Knight of Wands here. Beautiful. And the Knight of Wands is about having that fiery energy to go after your goals, to go after what you want. So I see that you guys are learning this lesson about finding that motivation within to really go after what you want and to have that ambition, to have that fire within you to reach your goals. And, you know, finding that stability like I spoke about before, because the Knight of Wands is a very active, energetic energy. It's somebody that is a go-getter, you know, and really goes after what they want. So I see you guys learning a lesson about how to find that fire within you and how to really achieve what you want in this lifetime, pile 3. So beautiful energy. So let's get another card here. Okay, so you also have the Queen of Wands. Wow, powerful energy. Yeah, and the Queen of Wands is someone who is very successful, pile 3. Someone who is creative and is intelligent and is accomplished, you know, is successful. So I really see you coming into this Queen of Wands energy here and really mastering something, you know, mastering what your soul is calling you to do, and really being in this energy of creativity and success and satisfaction, you know, and that's an important lesson that you're learning, is how to get to that place. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's about tuning into your intuition and really trusting it, and also, you know, following your soul's calling, following what your soul is calling you to do, and aligning your energies with that calling. So really beautiful. Okay, so you also have the 7 of Cups here. Beautiful. And that makes a lot of sense, because we had this card here about illusion and dreaming and idealism. And that's what the 7 of Cups is about. It's about dreaming of what we want our future to look like. What do we want to be doing? What do we want to be achieving? So I really see that you guys are learning the important message about how to dream, how to imagine what your future can be, and really be in that energy of manifestation, of success, of making that dream happen, making that your reality. So really, really interesting, pile 3. So I'm just going to get one final card here for you guys from the Cecil Journeys Oracle here. So Spirit, what final messages or guidance do you have for pile 3, please? Final messages for pile 3, please. Okay, so you have the present card here, and it says, may you sense each shiver of the surf. Beautiful. So you guys are also learning an important lesson about how to live in the present moment, pile 3. How to see the beauty in each moment of your life and really experience that. And how to focus on the present moment, what you're doing and what's going on around you in that moment. Not in the future, not in the past, but in the present moment. And I feel like this is going to allow you to really hone into that intuition and to that little voice inside you that's calling you to your soul's calling, that's telling you what path you need to take. So really, really beautiful energy, pile 3. So that's all I have for you guys today, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to get some feedback from you. And otherwise, I thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.